All right, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambulante Rejection Screen Paint using Ambulante Rejection Technology. Again, if you wonder why I'm so tired, I moved that dresser down the stairs by myself. That thing was freaking heavy, but I'm one of those people that, like I said, once I get something in my head, I have to get it done no matter what. So this is the area that I was storing all my gaming things in, and I thought about, so you know what? I want to build one of those arcade screens that are portrait mode. And I like how I like that extreme Space Invaders. And how you ever been to the arcade? You sit in these two seats and they got this big screen in front of you, and it goes how it plays. And I want that game, but I noticed that I try to find it on the PS1 or the Xbox system. Neither one of them have them, and the only one who has that game is Steam. So there's a lot of arcade games on Steam that I want to actually be able to play. And my computers in the back are too old anyway. I got one actually, it's a newer one I just bought, but that was from work. So I thought I'm going to build me, how I'm going to map this room out is I got, like I said, I told you, it doesn't take me long. Once I get something in my head, I'm done. I can move everything out, got everything upstairs, got half of my stuff in here. Yeah, I packed everything up, so everything's in here. So how are we going to set up this room? It's going to be a mini arcade room. So what I'm going to do is, first things first, I'm going to order a 100-inch screen. That's first. I might get a 235.1 because that'll give me that portrait mode there. And then I'm going to have to sweep up in here because it's quite dirty in here. And then I'm going to have to, what am I going to do next? So the floor needs to be mopped. That's one thing. The floor needs to be clean. Curtains got to go. Definitely got to get rid of these curtains because this is not going to work in here. So I'll get the curtains in here. I'm just going to leave the color the same in here. There's no point in me changing the color in here at all, period. I just need LED lights in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a screen that's going to hit from the top of the ceiling, just about that far from the ceiling. Bring it all the way down to here. I'm going to bring it a little farther out because I do have a power plug here. So I have to bring it that far out from the wall so it misses the power plug. I can run all the LED lights. How many outlets do I have in here to begin with? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think there's only one in here. Yeah, there's only one outlet in this whole room. All right, that's all I need anyway. Because all I'm running is the computer system, the computer, speakers, the speaker system, and the projector. That's it. That's all I need here, and some LED lights. And LED lights, I can pretty much one power strip for the equipment and one power strip for the LED lights. That's enough. This room is not even that big. So I figured what I'm going to do is that a lady up? Yes, it is. I'm going to do the ceiling, LED light the ceiling. I'm going to, I might bring chasers in here too. I might do this all in chasers. Yeah, I'm going to do it all in chasers. So I'm going to do chasers throughout this entire area. So I'm going to LED light the ceiling, around the windows, trace it around the radiator. I'm going to LED light all underneath here. I can put on my little Mario and arcade stuff on the bottom of that. I'm going to LED light the closet. All right, I'm just going to run LED lights to this whole freaking area right here. So I figure $100 worth of LED lights would max out this place pretty well. And then I got to go down and pick up a gaming chair. So I can't use the recliner like I have in the other room because it's too big. It's way too big to fit in that room. So that's not going to work. But I did see a gaming recliner. It didn't have the sides on it. So just imagine this without the sides on it. It was a bit smaller, nicer. Still had the recliner, but smaller. About 180 bucks. I'll buy that one right there. And I'll put this right here. Get a nice deep red one right here. Get a red one. And then I have my portrait mode here. That's perfect. I can mount my projector here. I use a Chrissy up here. I'm going to put it like the same way I got it in the office on a slant horizontally up this way. I can put my PC here. I'm going to put my gaming PC back here. Put a nice sub behind the chair. And then that's all I need in here. And at the bottom base, I'm going to put a nice little bottom base where the screen can come down on with a bunch of LED lights and everything on it. Yeah, I'm an arcade daylights out of this place. I saw the Pac-Man display I was talking about. The one that has the Pac-Man hologram that runs all the way around. Yeah, I'm going to do that whole setup. This is going to be pretty cool. All right. So all I got to do, bathroom, get my broom, come in here and sweep out this room. This place is all cleaned up in here. I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me here sweeping the room out. So that's what I'm going to do. Get this room swept out. Get everything dusted down here. Because this room is just, I just use this room just strictly for storage. All my other stuff is in the attic. I don't use the attic at all, period. And the reason why I don't use my attic is because my attic has no heat. It's no heat. And in the winter, in the summertime, it is freaking cooking up there. And I can put an air conditioner and solve that, but there's no heat up in the attic. So I'm gonna leave the attic for storage. In my basement, it's my workshop, so I'm not using my basement. The basement has spiders sometimes, so I don't go in the basement. I only go to the basement for work and washing clothes, that's it. So I'll get all this mapped out. First things first, put the screen in. And then after that, I've already ordered my computer. That'll be here, and the graphic card. Those Dell 70s and Dell 7010s, those right there, they're perfect for gaming on. Perfect. Not a lot of money. I'm paying $233 for my computer. And then I got another GTX 1650 I'm installing in. So that's enough. Give me about 4 terabytes of external hard drive space for the outside, because it only has 2 terabytes of solid state drive. And that's enough for me to basically set up my whole portrait mode screen. So when I get done with this room, it'll look as crazy as the other room in the other room. Yes, it will. So just got some things I'm going to do in here first before I start. I'm looking at it like, wait a minute. I want to do a portrait mode screen. And I'm trying to figure out where in the world I'm going to put it at. And they're like, you got this room in here. Just use this room. This is what we're going to use. Now I'm going to build me 3 computers. Actually modify 3 computers. The first one's going up here. This is going to be the arcade room. The other one down is going to be set up for my 235.1. As I told you before, I want to do racing games, and I want to do racing games in 235.1 format. Can't do that unless I got a PC to do that. So that, I'm going to put a steering wheel and all that downstairs for fun. Let's sweep my hallway out. See how this comes? It comes over like this, and I love this house. Shame I'm not going to be living here long, but I love how this is sectioned out right here. So I made for fun, put some LED lights up in here and have them coming all the way around here, like around here. I might do that. And have the chasers start from here, come around here, start from here, go from here, and just loop all around the room, everything, the windows, everything. But I'm like, what is he doing in there? Is that a techno house? Yeah, so now I got it all mapped out. This is gonna be really easy to do. I'm gonna knock this out in about a week. So let me see. Where's the broom at? The broom. So first thing first, or anything else, I need to get the screen and I need to get my LED lights, because I'd rather have an empty room when installing LED lights like I did the other room. And I gotta mop down the floor. This place has to be cleaned up a little bit. And get rid of these freaking curtains. These flower curtains are not doing it for me. Pretty soon, I'll have my setup in here. My whole entire floor is LED light. And I can't do too much in this room by setting stuff around, because I'm actually finishing up LED lighting the entire floor when this one's done. This one's almost just about finished. So I was going to put the arcade screen. That's the arcade screen I got there for right now. I'm going to leave that there. That's going to stay there, because I can always slide a chair over there and do some gaming on that screen right there. But I always want, every time I want the Dave & Buster's, and I saw that Extreme Pac-Man on that giant screen, the way it was set up, how you can sit there and that whole screen was just, you know, looking you right in the face. I was thinking, I want something like this. And I couldn't find anything. I was looking for projectors in portrait mode and, you know, just trying to figure out how to get the projection screen to just stand this way and have the image pushed that way. And all the projectors that did portrait mode were like god awful expensive. Now I have one in the room. I got a 79 portrait mode screen set up in the other room. And since that particular game is only on Steam right now, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get that for Steam, set it up. So you'll see when I get done in here, it is gonna look freaking crazy here. I can't wait to start working on it. I think what I'm gonna do first, like I said, I'm gonna order my screen and my LED lights. I'm gonna put 12 black technology in here. I need that chair in there for the time being, so I can put my LED lights in. But yeah, the dresser incident today, oh my God, that dresser was so freaking heavy. It's a solid oak dresser. So it was here, I was going to try to maneuver it and try to put it in here. That didn't go so well because I couldn't get it through the freaking door. I couldn't curve it around. I literally got trapped in here because the dresser wedged in here. So I had to jump off my table, slide through, and come down. So then I had to back it all the way up into the bathroom. And I had to pat it and bring it all the way down the stairs. See the size of that thing? I moved that thing by myself down those stairs. And I was praying that I didn't break or shatter my stairs as I was bringing it down. And then when I came down, I caught something. The drawers came out and it almost landed into my fish tank. Oh, that would have been a mess. But thank you, Jesus, for allowing me to get this thing down the stairs. So I talked to a friend of mine. She just moved into an apartment. It's a beautiful dresser. It's brand new, like I said. And she's gonna it's heavy. Like I said, it's a heavy dresser. It's not a cheap one. It's an $800 dresser. She's gonna get it for free. Very big drawers and everything. 800 bucks. Yeah, it belonged to my ex. She bought it with a bedroom set, decided she wasn't gonna take it with her, so I was like, I'll do something with it. I was thinking about just taking a chainsaw to it and just cutting it up. But it's a beautiful piece of work. So good thing a friend of mine, she moved into a new place and she needs a new dresser and everything. So that's perfectly, they can have it. And they're not going to have a hard time moving into the van because look how my setup is out here. I mean, I don't got no stairs. I just pretty much have a flat surface. And there's my driveway. So that's it. So she got a nice dresser. So she just got her place. I'm going to be setting her up with a projector and screen because right now where she's at, the owner doesn't allow them to paint on the walls or drill or anything on the walls. So I'm buying her a portable screen that will basically, probably about 100-inch portable screen that she can set up. And I'm going to give her one of my Sony projectors. She can have any one she wants because I'm not going to use it. I just might give her the other one. The Panasonic would be nice too, or she can have one of the ultra short throws. So I'm going to set her up with a nice little system. She can game because she's one of the people who games with me too. That's actually the driver's sister. All right, well, I'm beat. I haven't had breakfast yet. Told you a lot of crazy stuff happens in my day. Got to go in the morning, get that taken care of, then I got to move stuff out of the gaming room because the first minute I was doing the video, I was like, I should turn this into a little arcade right here. And that's crazy thing about myself. The minute something pops up in my head, I had to start working on it. I have no choice because it'll drive me crazy. So now I got to go online and order all this stuff, get ready to set that room up. So hopefully in about 2 weeks or less than a week, that'll be set up between my orders and everything else. And keep in mind, I still have the 3D mapping software and equipment coming in today, and I still have to do demonstrations on that next. So yeah, but I'm going to get that room done because I want that arcade screen. I can see it in my head. Same way. When I was upstairs mapping out the room in the back, I said, man, I can see this in my head. I can see this giant screen and the chair and all these LED lights. I can see this. So got to put it together. So got to get cracking, Jackson. So I got to get on Amazon. I got to go order some retro stuff for the room and everything. Other than that, I'll get back with you when we start part two. Part two, we start doing installments and all that stuff, testing the projector out, the hardware. This is what I'm going to buy today, real quick. This is the first one I bought. This is one I bought for work. If you want to get one on Amazon, I suggest you go grab one of these. This is what I bought right here. I bought a Dell 7010. 7010, yeah, Dell 7010. So this one already from the door comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Comes with 2 terabytes of solid state drive. It comes with an i5 processor, quad. It also comes with Windows 10 already pre-installed. So the only thing about this, which is perfect, it's a perfect machine. I'll take it off. Anybody you guys know about PCs or modifying PCs and working on them, you'll know exactly what you're looking at. Right here, we have a PCI Express right there on the side. So you have a PCI Express right there, which will allow you to actually, this is enough room, believe it or not. I watch people do the installments. You can fit a GeForce GTX. You can put in the 1650 or the 1050 will fit in there just perfectly. That's 4 gigs of DDR, I think DDR4, Yeah, DDR4 or DDR5. 16, not 16, sorry, 4 gigs, not 16. 4 gigs of DDR4 that you can actually put right up in there. And that's it. That's the only thing this machine is lacking is a good dedicated graphic card. Other than that, you can run it. The power supply is around 270, but it runs perfectly. Some that I saw online, they were actually playing Fortnite and certain serious games, and they weren't having any problems with the system basically glitching up or lagging or anything like that, the screen breaking up or having tears into the to the graphics. I've had that happen with the freaking what game was that? Just Cause. I had tears and rips. It was just horrible. But anyway, yeah. So this is like $233. The graphic card's going to cost you 160 bucks, and that's it. You're done. Plug that in, boom, 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 you're done. Run your drivers and you're done. And keep in mind, there's not enough room in there for a good PCI slot if you want to put in, you want to make it wireless. But I did find online over on Amazon because this is my card right here. I wanted to make it wireless, but there's no room in there. Once I put the card in, it's about that wide. It's going to take over all of this. So I did find a kind of USB Wi-Fi network card, which got a lot of good ratings on it. I'm going to buy that, connect that in the back so I can make the one down here wireless. This is going to be wireless, and the third one upstairs is going to be wireless. And that's it. And look at the size of it. Look at the size of it compared to, it was, oh, but it's too big. My battery's not dying too far out. You do the math. Ain't much of a difference. This is actually smaller than the Xbox system. And more powerful than the Xbox system. So it just gives you something to think about. $233 for the system, 160 bucks for the video card. And then for the adapter, Wi-Fi adapter put on the back, the USB, 15 bucks. That's it, done. Got my wireless keyboard and mouse. Got me a little camera set up for it already. And I can go on Steam and just have a ball. There you go. I saw somebody turning one of those into a gaming system. I was like, oh, shoot. Man, that's how much money that is for a save. On top of that, it might be a little bit cheaper than the new console systems coming out. And it's much more powerful. Like I said, for me, I feel they're much more powerful. On top of that, I can change out my hardware anywhere I want. So I'm still going to buy the console systems. Don't get me wrong, but it's good to have good 3 gaming PCs running around the house, which is pretty cool. All right, with that being said, thank you all for your time. I got to get out of here real quick. When the graphic card gets here, which will be here today, I'll do that installment, and then I'll show you the new ones that'll be coming in because I'm actually going to buy 2 more from them. Just for those of you that are interested in getting an i7, they do have an i7. And that particular model, they only want $260 for it, for an i7. Just think about that right there from the door. All right, got to go. Thank you all for your time, and God bless.